Sagittarius, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So this is going to be for October 8th through the 15th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so that means not all the messages are going to resonate. And if you want something tailored just for you, the link to book that reading is in the description box below, or you can go directly to ascendingspiritually.com. So in tarot, we don't really pay attention to the gender. I could be resonating with anybody that's around you, and if it doesn't match, it's simply just not your week. Feel free to check in some other time. First card we have is the Five of Wands. Ooh, okay. Two of Wands, the Devil, the Emperor, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Okay. So from what I'm seeing with the Five of Wands, there's going to be some type of blow up within the 8th through the 15th. This could be conflict, drama. Sometimes it leads even to violence, because the Five of Wands on this side, it's like the conflict is just simmering. But right here, it's like everything is now out of control, possibly even getting physical. But with the Five of Wands, this is conflict that has gotten to the point of where now things cannot be salvaged. It's leading to this Emperor, which is some type of father figure, or possibly someone that's in control, someone who could possibly have their own business. This Emperor is someone that's not really focused on you, or it's someone that's not directly in your life. I feel like this individual, they're causing havoc in your life indirectly. So you could be hearing some type of he say, she say nonsense, but if you really distract yourself from this, I feel like it should not affect you at all. But if you engage in petty behavior, if you try to kind of one-up somebody, if you put yourself in this conflict, things are just going to get worse. If you let it just blow over, you really won't even notice much of anything. But whoever this Emperor figure is in your life, they seem to be out of control. This is the type of person that's using their gifts in a way that's excessive. So this could be the type of person that's controlling. Yes, they're structured, but at the same time, it's like they tend to have some type of narcissistic traits where they're so hard to please, or they're so hard-headed and stubborn in the way that they do things, that they may not be so open to new perspectives, or, you know, a new way of doing business, if that's what this is about. With the Two of Pentacles being here, I feel like you need to choose a new direction, because whatever direction you're trying to go in as far as like accomplishing your goals, either you're overexerting your energy excessively, or you're not getting to where you're supposed to be. So there's some sort of adjustments that need to be made, because the type of direction you're headed in, it's only going to bring you towards temptation, conflict, low vibrational behavior, people that don't have the best interest for you. So this would be the best time for you to keep any good news that you may have, or anything that you have upcoming needing to be released to yourself. This is the energy of needing to move in silence, because I feel like there's people around you that are hating on you, people that are waiting for your downfall in some type of way. And you could also feed into the negative aspects of yourself. So if you know there's conflict and drama, do your best to stay out of it, because with the Strength card, it's going to require a lot of resilience from you to stay away from whatever this Emperor is bringing into your life. When it comes to the Strength card, this is not only about resistance and courage, it's also about withholding yourself from making the decisions that you know that are wrong. You're ultimately protected, but that protection can be easily taken away if you take advantage of certain situations. So for example, let's say you're the person that's protected, but you keep investing time and effort into people that bring nothing but devil energy and conflicts. It's like you ultimately end up putting yourself in jeopardy for the sake of other people, and it's not fair. So with the Ten of Pentacles, if there's not issues going on with family and money and long-term stability right now, it's just you needing to focus on where you're headed in the near future, especially in terms of where your relationship is headed if you are in one. If you want something stable, let's say you are single, then you're going to have to kind of be single for some time, because I feel like the individuals around you are just not on your level, or they want to control you because they know that you have something worthy or something of value to bring to the table. So if you're a woman, this could be the fact that you attract men that are insecure, or men that are somewhat intimidated by you, and they want to try to bring down your light. So in a way, you have to protect yourself and your energy. Four of Pentacles is here to show that you need to save money. Step back and invest time into yourself. This is you withholding money, time, and energy from other people, or at least that's what it's asking for you to do. Not in a way of being selfish, but in a way of taking care of your own needs first and foremost, because with the Five of Cups, there is the energy of regret. Someone watching this right now is feeling regret about something that happened. This Five of Cups is all about regret, remorse, sorrow, crying over spilled milk. So that's the energy of like not necessarily getting over something that has already happened. But if it's something that was painful and it caused a shift within you, of course, it's going to take some time for you to get over this 100%. But it's letting me know to let you know that you should not dwell on whatever this Five of Cups energy is, because you could end up missing some type of blessings that are on their way. With Justice here, this is coming to show me that whatever decisions you make around this time, everything's going to come back to you full circle. So be careful about how you treat other people. Be careful about what you put out there, because if you are treating people disrespectfully, if you know you're not being honest, if you're causing havoc in other people's lives, drama, that's the exact same thing that's going to come right back to you. So with this Justice card, it's all about karma and things coming full circle. Make sure you're being honest, truthful, compassionate, treating people with respect, even if they may not deserve it. That's just good energy that you're putting out, so that you can get that same thing in return. Let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. I feel like there's heavy amounts of jealousy and envy around you. I don't know what you're on the verge of doing, but I feel like an excessive amount of eyes on you, and it's not in a good way. It's people that want to see you fall, people that are afraid of what you may have coming up, which is why I was saying, like, if you have anything that you're wanting to release, just don't put out any promos just yet. Kind of keep it to yourself for now, because there could be people that are going to send that evil eye energy to you. With the Five of Wands being here to the Three of Swords, there's something that's going to cause you heartbreak and pain within the 8th to the 15th. Whatever this is, you're going to have to heal from it. There is a woman or man around you that seems to be this emotionally mature male, and this is someone that has a lot of love for you. It seems like they want to come and reveal how they feel, but this person also does not wear their heart on their sleeve. So this could be an individual that's around you now, but they have such a poker face that you wouldn't even know that they have feelings for you unless you were to use your intuition or really pay attention to the way that this person behaves when they're in your presence. King of Cups is here to show that you have to have some type of like level of mastery when it comes to your emotions, because you guys tend to rush into things too quickly. You have like this fiery characteristics to you, so it's almost as if like you're so passionate that even when you're angry, you're angrily passionate. So that's something that can also work against you. So try to find a way to level out your emotions, because the King of Cups is an individual that has mastered themselves and their emotions. That's why they've reached this king level, because they've reached a level of emotional maturity. Judgment is here to show that there will be revelations that are made. You're going to be finding out that some people around you are not to be trusted, specifically up to 4 people that, you know, they seem to be smiling in your face, but when you turn your back, they're either speaking ill about you or they're wishing for bad things to happen. That's why it's right on top of the Strength card, to show that the devil is lingering around you. He cannot touch you. There's nothing that he can really do to bring you harm. It's more of like, what can you do to yourself to bring yourself harm? With the Ace of Cups to the Ace of Wands here, if you're not wanting to get pregnant, be careful, because this is the energy of conception. Ace of Cups and the Empress together is both my pregnancy cards. So if you're pregnant already, congratulations. If not, with the Ace of Wands to the Ace of Cups, you're going to find something, some type of hobby, some type of gift, some type of calling. And if you continue to invest time in this, not only is it going to bring you emotional abundance, not only is it going to bring you love and that fire for life again, but I feel like it's also going to light that spark in you to where you actually want to get up every day and work on whatever this is. It has the potential to bring you a lot of money and a lot of income. So if you've had some type of idea that you've been wanting to get off the ground and you haven't, please take those first steps in order to accomplish whatever goal you may have in mind. It may seem so far-fetched right now, but slowly but surely, every day that you work on it, it's like the closer that you get to releasing whatever it may be. Even if it's a product, if it's some type of service that you're going to offer. A lot of my Sages are talented. A lot of you have excessive amounts of energy. So if you don't have issues sleeping at night, then you're definitely an early bird in some type of way. But with the Four of Pentacles, you're being asked to hold back from this male or feminine figure in your life. It feels masculine to me, so that's why I'm saying male. But the Emperor is usually someone who has control of the situation. So we have a mother and father figure here. If that is an option, let's say you are with somebody that you share a child or a family with, the person that you're connected to, you have to kind of restrain some of the energy that you're giving to them, either because you're giving excessively or because you just need to kind of pull back so that you have more to give yourself. because some of you tend to be selfless to the point where it works against you. But you're overall in this Empress energy. So you have the potential to birth new things that will bring you success and prosperity, but you have to stick to it. You have to be consistent. You can't just give up when things get hard. Once you hit a roadblock, you can't just be like, okay, well, that's it, I tried. No, you have to keep putting in that time and effort and dedication. It's going to take persistence. With the Hermit card, some of you may be dealing with a Leo, Virgo, Libra, any other sign, but that's just what is showing up. The Hermit means that you need to do some soul searching to go within. There's something that you're missing either about your environment or about yourself that can really help put things into perspective. Excuse me. With the Two of Pentacles being here, there was somebody that was juggling. So this could be you juggling two males. If, this is a feminine energy watching, because we do have the Emperor and the King of Cups. Or it could be a man that's juggling the energy of two females, which could be, what's going to cause regret and remorse. Because let's say you're in a solid commitment and the person that you're connected to either finds out that you're juggling or vice versa. You find out that this person is juggling you. Of course, it's going to cause heartbreak. It's going to cause a major blow up between the both of you. It's going to take some control not to lose, your shit at this person, but I feel like communication is something that's necessary, even at times where the relationship is on the rocks or when things are just, in havoc. You still have to have that resistance to want to communicate with the person that you chose to, move forward with. So let me get you best advice when it comes to moving forward. Okay, so best advice for my Sagittarius. Best advice for my Sagittarius. We have the Hangman. So there's something that you need to release. You may need to release a person. You may need to release behavior patterns. Something that you need to let go of. And whatever this is, it's going to be a sacrifice. It seems like you've been reluctant to let this go. But ultimately, it's just going to hold you back. So with the Ten of Swords, if someone does end up betraying you, yes, it might cause you to feel imbalanced for some time. But I feel like you're going to get out of it with everything intact. It just means that if you do have a commitment that is in store, this person that you're committed to, they have this tendency to have a wandering eye. It's like, yes, this person can be with you, but once you're not, in their vicinity, once they're away from you, they tend to have this energy of wanting to see whether the grass is greener on the other side. Someone who's not necessarily 100% in the connection. So this could be the type of individual that's not necessarily cheating or stepping out, but they are ruminating or thinking about, what else is out there for me. And that's not fair to you. You're the Empress. You're the person that is the queen of all queens. If you are a female, if you're a male, then you would be the Emperor, the male energy of all four kings combined. So the way that I see it with the Hangman, this is all about sacrifices needed so that you can have the new beginning that you want. If there's something that you're passionate about, this is something that you should, take advantage of. Let's say it's a hobby. You need to be able to commit to that hobby, because commitment is an issue here. It's like you have all these ideas, but once you start to actually work on them, you tend to either give up too soon or you just don't follow things through, which is why you always end up being in this stalemate energy. It's something that you need to work on within yourself. Nine of Wands is here to show that you have been through a lot up until this point. You have persevered a lot of adversity. So you getting through, whether it's haters, whether it's conflict, whether it's just you just holding yourself back, it's going to take some dedication, but it's not going to be impossible. You just have to commit to the things that make you happy. Commit to your family, commit to your stability, the foundation of your home. If you're in a relationship, someone here is going to have to learn to commit to their relationship, because it seems to me like there is this wishy-washy energy where 1 second both people are committed and the next it's like you're not on the same page. So that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.